right. Hello. Just do a little readjusting here. Because I don't think you want to see the side of my... Nope, that's not going to work. Sorry. So having some technical difficulties here. All right. All right. It is what it is. It's all good. You can see my little spaces. Hello, hello. Welcome. It is Thursday. Yes. Only 6 days before the kids are off. Although my son is done high school now, the way they've done all the quadmesters and stuff, it's a little crazy. So anyway, thank you so very, very much for stopping by and tuning in. I'm Shannon and I'm with Paper Delights, and I come on every evening, Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. to motivate you and inspire you and to stir the imagination. And hopefully you'll get some great ideas and you can go and spend time in your craft room and just decompress and do the things that you enjoy doing. So I wanted to do something a little different. This is a retired set, but I really, really like it. So I thought I'd pull it out to show you. So it was like a 2-in-1 kind of a thing. I don't know if they did it intentionally, but it worked out really well. So you got these dies. These were called Cup of Cheer dies. So, and you got the mugs. You got 2 mugs, which was great. One going one direction, one going the other direction. And then you had this one that would make stripes, and this one that would make like a poinsettia. You had a candy cane. This was to cut out poinsettia on some paper, I think. You've got some to make some leaves and a bow and some berries and some little greenery here. So great set, because the stamp sets, you could get one that was Christmas themed and one that wasn't. So it was such a good investment because it had so much versatility. And there are some sets in the current catalog that have that similarity to them, right? Where the dies will work on a couple of different stamp sets. So keep an eye out for those things. So this one's a great one. And there is a very similar one to this in the new catalog. But we're going to play with this one tonight. So, first one is this one. It's going to have lots of layering. So this is a piece of paper from the 'Tis the Season Designer Series paper. And we're going to layer that one on top. This is Cherry Cobbler, and this is Garden Green. So we're going to do some layers, and then we'll put it all together. Now, if you have other things that you could punch out, like you could punch out some green Christmas trees or something like this, like you don't necessarily need to use a full piece of cardstock. I just don't happen to have any of my scraps that would suit. But, you know, if you had other things that you wanted to die cut out of there, like maybe some of the leaves or something like that, because once the paper's on, you can't tell what's behind. It's not going to affect it a whole lot. So yeah, just a little trick there. Often people will do that with the gold and the foil papers, because those are a little bit pricier, and so people will often punch out the middles with the foil paper so that they just stretch it a little bit more. So, it never fails. I come on and I run out of glue or adhesive or whatever you want to call it. All right, so I'm gonna put this on, and then this is gonna go on here. And then I thought, so this is the die that sort of looks like a poinsettia. And then this is the cup die. So I was gonna put it on here, like that. And then they give you 2 little tags. I was going to put them together. And we've got that itty bitty Christmas. I figured we could find something cute to put on here. Or it also has some cute like little enjoy or yum, something like that too. So we've got a few options, right? All right, so I'm going to glue this on and just hope that when I stamp it, I don't make a mistake and have to take it off. That's always the risk, right? And I'm going to put some white glue on this one and glue it onto my mug here. There's all sorts of neat ideas with this set. A lot of my ideas I get off of Pinterest, so often I'll pin things that I like the combination of, or I like the layout, or different things like that. Sorry, I put a bit too much glue on that one. So, all right. So then my idea was to put this on with a little bit of greenery, and then our tag, and then we could stamp a little something there. So we could make this like a tag and actually like tie it on. See, this is real red. I don't think it'll go. But I have this one that's looks more in keeping with the cherry cobbler, so you could do that. So the question is though, do we want a bow or do we want a tie? So let's see. We'll put it on and then we'll decide. We can punch a little hole. Just do a little hole. Like that. And then we could really tie it down, or we can stamp it. So let's do our greeting up at the top though first, and then that will help us place the mug on it. So the sweetest, I think, I don't know. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do it in like a red or a green, because I've got lots of red and green. So I think maybe I'll stick with the black. Okay, I'm going to bring it towards me so I can see where I'm putting it. There we go. All right. So now I can put that on. I'm going to pop that up, give it a little bit of height, a little bit of definition, depth, whatever. And we will be good to go. So don't forget that the sale, the end of the year sale, is still going on. There's still some good deals on there if you're looking for some deals for next Christmas, right? So I'm getting some more of the Christmas gleaming paper, that turquoise with the bronze. I love that one. there's that nice snowflake folder. There's still some really good deals. So there's the boxes that make like an advent calendar. That makes like an advent calendar. That was on sale for a really good price. There's a lot of things on sale, some great embellishments. Like I bought a bunch of embellishments that they're discontinuing. So yeah. All right. And then I'll get my glue dots. I have to change my backing. It's all cut and everything. We'll put on a little bit of greenery just to the side. Like that. Easy peasy. And then we've got, now, do we need a tie and then a bow or just a bow? Maybe a tie in the silver and then the bow? Don't think it really matters. Don't think you can go wrong with either of those options. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of space here. I'll probably end up trimming a lot of it, but this way I can kind of reach it so my fingers aren't as nimble. There. You can kind of do something like that. And then we can add our bow. Like that. You have to roll it though, because it's a thin bow. So I'm just rolling my glue dot and putting that there. And you know what would have really helped? Had I stamped it first. Yep. That would have, yep. All right, so let's do a little one so that I don't have to take it all apart. Oh dear. So we're gonna do yum, and let's do it in garden green, cherry cobbler. Let's do it in cherry cobbler. Kind of matches the. So I'm just gonna wipe the ink off the. It's gonna be one of those evenings, I see. Wiping the ink off. And I'm gonna have to, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pull it close to me because otherwise I won't be able to see it. There. Yum. Yum. All right. So need a little bit of bling, a little bit of sparkle. I've got some little red ones. Or we can do the bigger red ones, the bigger gold ones. There's like the gold pearls. I think I'll do the red. Keep it kind of classic. If I had any of those, the Christmas pack that they had, it had some really nice ones, nice green ones in it. This one here, the holiday rhinestones. It had some really nice green and the bumblebee, like the yellow color. It was a really nice set. Clearly, I enjoyed it because I've used them all. So, all right. So there's our first card for this evening. Hopefully the others will go just as smoothly. I'm hilarious. All right. So we've got a card base of Whisper White. Then we have a blue. This one would be a balmy, nope. Balmy blue? Maybe not. It's blue. Then I've got my white, slightly smaller with the nice snowflake embossing. And then I had a really big snowflake that I did in some of the Snowflake Splendor paper. And then we're going to stamp our mugs. And this is a candy cane leftover from the stamp set that we did yesterday with all the berries and candy canes that they had. I had some of them left over, so I thought we'll add it to this one. So, centering my piece. I just did everything slightly smaller. I think it was an 1/8 smaller than the standard. I typically don't cut my stuff in funny sizes. I pretty much stick to standard sizes. Or at least I try to. Because otherwise it's, you know, trying to figure things out and it's too complicated. So try and keep it simple. There. So we're going to do a nice big snowflake like that. And then we're going to stamp on our mugs. So, I was going to stamp these, but I don't seem to have them in my thing. So, I have to think of plan B now. I don't know where they've gone to. That's very peculiar. Do you have that happen? Do you put stuff down in a way and then you don't know where they've gone to? Where they might be? Let's see if it happens to be in this one. It is not. However, I think we could use this one to save the day. That's so strange. I don't know where the other ones have gone to. Does that happen to you sometimes? Stamps go into other cases or stuck onto things and then you can't find them? All right, so we'll give this a whirl. We'll see how this one turns out. Now, because it's a fuller piece, I'm going to, so I have a wrapped mouse pad, which is just to give it a bit of extra cushion. I find it works well when you have a bigger surface that's inked. So I'm going to pull it closer to me so I can see it. And I'm just sort of pressing down. And hopefully, yeah, nice. We got a nice full coverage. Yay. All right, and then for then for this one, I was going to use the Joy. So Comfort and Joy. I'm going to do it in a gray, just because there's not a lot of dark colors, so we'll do it in a gray. Comfort and Joy. There we go. And then my idea was the candy cane sort of coming out. So that was my idea. Although this, you know, we've had to go on a whim and change things up, but we did it. Now, I've got things all over the place and I cannot find my larger dimensionals. I put them in a very safe place. Oh, well, we'll use these ones then. So I'm going to put this sort of hanging over like that. And then this one, kind of wanted to tuck under like that. There. So that was kind of my idea. And for this one, I think we'll use those silver, the metallic pearls, the silver metallic pearls here, I think would be pretty. Yeah, there we go. Comfort and Joy. There. So that is our second card. And our last card for this evening is this one. So this one I already went ahead and glued the striped onto the green cup. We've got a red cup, and then we've got a blue with the poinsettia. So I'm going to glue the poinsettia down. Making sure that I get enough bits that it's not going to get pulled up. And again, it's usually easier to use a sponge, just sort of sponge it on. But my bad cat has taken off with it. I'm hoping that if I say it often enough, then perhaps my daughter, who watches every now and then, might get me some new sponges for Christmas. All right, so this is another piece of Whisper White, and as is this one, that's just slightly smaller, and then embossed. This was a retired embossing folder from last year. I think it looks like a Christmas sweater. What do you think? So it was on the sale rack last year, and I grabbed it because I thought it was super cool and it would go with lots of things. That's the nice thing about Stampin' Up, you know, if you have a budget, you can always wait until the sales and then pick up things that you like for the following year. And then you just add some of the new stuff, like sprinkle like the new paper or what have you, and then it's really good. So I'm going to use the Comfort and Joy again in black on the red. And then my idea was to layer on my mugs. So I was going to put one this way, and then one this way, and then one this way again. So I think I'm going to pop this one up, but I'm going to put this one down first. Like that, and then I'll pop this one up. And then maybe add a little bit of sparkle. We'll see. We'll see what we need. And then we're good. And there we go. Put the lid back on. I'm hoping my order will come soon, and then I can start playing with some of the new stuff. So pretty. So there. Isn't that cute? All right. What sparkles should we put on this one? How about some just good old rhinestones? I think some good old rhinestones. And like I said, most of their stuff, like the rhinestones, was 3 different sizes. Often their embellishments have multiple sizes, which I think is really nice, because then you can get some bigger ones and some smaller ones, and then it just sort of goes with whatever you're doing. So there we go. There is our 3 cards for tonight from the Cup of Christmas Retired set. Even though I'm missing part of it, we still got it. Ooh. Random gem. We'll stick them on. There we go. There. All right. Perfect. Thank you so very, very much for joining me this evening. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Have a great Friday. And stay safe. And I will see you again tomorrow at 7. Thank you so, so very much. Bye-bye.